Alright, we're still here on Next Island, and I thought we would tackle the screechers, work up that codex a little bit. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get away with just using this little pistol I've been using. We'll probably have to upgrade, but let's get started, and we'll see if we have to upgrade. And we'll also see, because I'm going to use a skill pill, I think. It's pretty slow, but they don't hit me hard, so not sure I want to use this to burn it out. Just because it takes so long to kill a single one. Well, we'll try it for a little bit. If I get impatient, we'll push forward. Oh, so the screechers drop nova fragments, it looks like. That's good to know. Those go into, like, I think one of the widgets components or weapon one. I'm not real sure which one it was. So they don't do very much damage with this pixie armor and the two-way plates. Conversely, we don't seem to do a lot of damage to them once we're out of the low maturity. They just have a fair amount of hit points, it seems. Was it the female that gave the Nova? Or the... 'cause that last one was I think it was a female one we killed. They gave Blazer. So it looks like you can get both types of fragments. Maybe it's one, the male has one and the female has the other, or maybe each of them has both. We'll kind of kill a few more and see if we can't narrow that out a little bit. We are kind of ripping through the challenge though. 4% per kill. Now obviously it would be going a lot faster if we were using a bigger weapon. Um, but again, we're trying to burn this one out, so I thought we would just kind of limp through this first few kills, or 10, 20 kills, something like that, until I get impatient, and then we'll switch to something bigger. Oh, nice. So these do drop the bustamite, which is going to be good for us, because we still need a bunch for our crafting run that we wanted to do. So we're going to move that bustamite down there. We're going to move the fragments down there. I don't know anything about this angelite. It had good markup a year ago, but no one's bought it since then, so not sure what's going on with it. All right, let's take a skill pill while we're out here, since I have a few more after having acquired some ammo through the web store. And I like to use the refill kit, starter refill packs, over the ammo packs for the skill pills. Especially since if I want, I can always just buy uh, loot pills out of the terminal. And they're not as good as the ones you get out of the box, but they're comparable enough. I can just buy them for ped. I can't just buy skill pills for ped. I can, but they're expensive, and most of them can't be traded. It looks like we got a little melee character running in here, so we're gonna probably skip past him. Let him have those two. All right, so oh, I didn't see what that was because it gave us Blazer. So we're gonna leave these. We're gonna shoot past. I think that last one was a male. Those will be good because we need 500 Bustamite to do the Crap 100 mission. And I think we only got maybe to around 200 when we were hunting the Papoose. Now that I'm watching for them, it's not wanting to drop any of those fragments for us. As soon as I stop watching and forget whether it's a male or female I'm killing, they'll pop back up. Such is how things go, it seems. But we're excited about this Bustamite. 13 pieces already. We've only a few kills in. We're getting good Codex there. We're almost to halfway. We're literally a couple kills from being halfway through the first rank. So each kill is going a little slow for us because of we're choosing to burn out this little pistol that I've been working out. Um, just been trying to burn it out a little bit. We used it on the Papu. We use it on the mutant boars. We're going to use it on these guys a little bit. Although I'm kind of curious where they all went. Oop, wrong button. This whole area is supposed to be kind of thick with them, supposedly. And I don't think that guy's killed that many. Oh, here we go. This is a little better. Oh, these ones have significantly more hit points than the little level 4 ones. It's alright, we're trying to burn this pistol out, so we're going to try and stay the course here. I kind of wish I knew what some of this stuff was used for. Oh, it's used in some of the swords, that's why. That Angelite's used in some of the swords. I do not have the blueprint, 'cause it looks like they're limited. Sword of justice, sword of prudence, sword of wisdom. Interesting. Explains why there's not much of a market for them. So these guys seem to drop the Bustamite pretty common. I mean, it was pretty common on the Gray Papoose we were killing as well. And we got more units of that than the other drops on a unit-to-unit basis. I don't know value-wise. I didn't really look at that. Yeah, don't be using the trade terminal rifle or your Buchan rifle or even that Barbarella on these guys. You'll be here for a while. That was one of these light blue ones. So that was a male, and it gave us nova fragments. Pretty sure. Anyway, it's kind of neat that we get both nova and blazer fragments here. They're used to tier upgrade stuff still, and they're used in those component blueprints. Yeah, 20 pieces of bustamite already. Only 70% through the first rank. So this is probably where we'll be getting most of our bustamite to do those daily crafting runs, since it was the one thing that was not in the auction house. The rest of the stuff was in the auction house and pretty cheap, honestly. I don't know much about this crystal barrel, whatever this thingamabob is. We'll move it down there, and we'll move that one down there, just to kind of keep them semi-grouped together. It's got reasonable markup on the month, though. Not much has been sold. We'll see if we can't figure out what that's used for. Ooh, that's a Guardian. That's even higher level. The other ones were level 6. Let's take a look at that material. Because the odds I can spell that, we're going to try and look that up while we're killing this guy, since they don't have much chance of killing me with my armor on. But they also take a while, so it allows me to pull something up on the phone real fast while we look at this. So those go into the Arcticus armor, it looks like. Gloves and shin guards, but... Oh, there's some new crystals that I haven't seen before. Tanzanite, huh? Oh, wow. That really targeted way over there. That's not quite where we were trying to go with that. Okay, the Tanzanite goes into a strider. So that's probably good to... Yep, has a little bit of markup. To be honest, everything these guys... A lot of what they drop has some markup. I mean, at least in the Bustamite and I don't know about the Sazerite. Low markup on that one. But a bunch of the different materials seem to have some markup that they drop. Now, obviously, the other stuff doesn't. The animal hide and the extractors typically don't have much markup. And so I see that the Nova fragments and the Blazer fragments do seem to still be pretty rare. That's a really big... Where are we going to break into this big grouping up here? Oh, and these are starting to be the higher level ones. A little bit. swing in this way. And we'll see how bad the level 8 one is to take with this pistol. Kind of looks like a giant toucan. Like where they took the toucan head and put it on this like mega body. I think this one will give us that rank up though. Oh, there's that citrine I thought I needed. Well, I do need it. Whether I buy it or loot it, I do have to get some to do that daily that we'll want to work on at some point. Oh yeah, it's listed off a male screecher. That's what just dropped it. So cool. So we got a little bit of the citrine. That's gonna be our jam. It does seem to be a little rare though. You can kind of see we're getting a pretty wide variety of loot. Some of this stuff here was from the boars. I forgot to drop it in the storage before we kind of started this round, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly. We're already 7% towards the next one. Man, this thing just cruises by. I'd really be cruising if I was using that bigger gun. Because it's like the LP25, I think, is the next gun. Yeah. And so that's like 3.5 times as much damage output on a second to second basis. Although we still are getting a fair amount of muscle oil and stuff. Let's scan these. 260 hit points. Yeah, I got 2.5% off that kill. So this will go up relatively quickly. Um, and the rewards weren't horrible. Um, to be honest, let's look at what the next. Oh, we didn't claim the last one. I mean, not amazing, but also definitely not horrible. This is kind of a tough choice for me. I think we're gonna go with the dexterity. There's enough anatomy dailies that we can boost that up if we ever find ourselves lacking. That's a pretty big boost on coolness though, 1.1 points. So once you get into the middle section here, it looks like they're a lot more densely populated than that exterior section was. Oh, an alpha. See how hard this guy is. Besides, he wanted to like jump up on my face apparently. A little space, bro. Maybe he's more of the wrestling than the fighting, punchy type. So same boat. He doesn't hit very hard. And I'm assuming it's because their damage is divided under probably three types. That was a Nova off of a male. So let's take a look here. So it has the males as showing as both Blazer and Nova fragments on the wiki. Oh, cool. There's some more of that citrine we need. We need 200 per attempt, or per daily. So, and it does still seem to be kind of uncommon. Alright, are we getting close to breaking this pistol at all? Not really. This pistol has lasted a significant time. I've been kind of impressed with it. There's a Nova right there. How are we doing on our fragment collecting? 9 Blazer, 25 Nova. So the Nova definitely seems a little more common at this time. And cool, we're getting some more Bustamite. We went through a little slump there where we weren't getting much. And like I said, I think we need about another 300 units to do that daily, even a single time. But yeah, I would definitely recommend a slightly higher damage output weapon. Probably at least a 15 on the Amatrax series. Maybe you get by with a 10. I'm not real sure where the 10 falls for damage. Actually, I have a blueprint. Maybe it'll show me. I think I have a blueprint for a 10 somewhere. Yeah, 28 damage per second, which is about double what we're putting out right now. That would be reasonable. You could get by with a 10, I bet. This pistol's like a 12, so oh, we got some hairspray. Okay, so we're a little bored with the low damage. We'll go a little more serious for a second. I want to put some of these down. I'd like to get another rank during our little hunt here. And if I stick with that little pistol, I don't think we'll kill enough. Plus, this will really allow us to rack up a little bit of that bustamite that we need, maybe. But yeah, you see how we're knocking them down much quicker with this gun than that last one. And so I would recommend this a little bit better, especially if you're going for loots or whatever. Unless you have to pay a high markup, then it's maybe not worth it. I was using that other gun because we got it for free on Tolan. I just got a little impatient and I wanted to at least get the next codex. And so I might switch back after we get the codex, but I wanted to make sure we got another codex rank during this hunt. Yeah, we're starting to rip through this codex with this higher damage output gun for sure. Which is was the whole point for the switch, right? We switched over so that we could rip out and at least complete this rank 2 codex pretty easily during our little small hunt today. Gathering up a bunch of this bustamite. Got 50 pieces already. That's good for today's hunt. I was gonna try and grab the damage types for this monster, but I'm actually not seeing them on the wiki. But if I had to guess, I would say stab, impact, and penetration, like a lot of the monsters, because we're not taking hardly any damage from these, which I would assume puts their damage across 3 types or so, all of which we have protection from. But it says the youngs only do about 17 damage anyway, so it could just be 2 types. This armor with the plates is good enough that if it was just 2 types, we wouldn't necessarily notice. Well, that was a fair amount of little bustamite all in a row there. Not going to complain about that in any capacity. And I think we have enough that I could just switch back and finish the codex with that other gun, but we're going to rip through with this gun, finish the codex, and then we'll switch back for the last little bit of our hunt. Try and get a few more things, although we have so many items on us that they'll be mad at us if we log out here pretty soon, as in like if we add 1 or 2 more. Alright, there's our screecher challenge. We'll go ahead and switch back, start working on breaking that gun again. I think we're going to go with Dex again. And then we'll just relaxingly finish out the hunt and work a little bit more off of this pistol. I wanted to make sure that we got at least a couple of ranks though on this hunt. Although if we start getting swarmed, I might change my mind. We might be switching back and just popping them off real fast. And this gun's a little underpowered for these, but there's not much on this planet it seems that would be a good fit for this gun. Maybe those Cyclops. Maybe we'll do those next. I'm already bored with how long it's taken to kill each one. So we'll just finish out a little strong here. We're gonna pop off a bunch more of these screechers. If we get a good enough concentration, we might push for the next Codex rank over this. They weren't ready for me to leap on its back and just start shooting it. Yeah, it's not very many kills with this gun to get to the next rank, so we might end up just pushing through. Oh, we have too many items, so now it's making me walk. Well, you know what I say to that? They don't know about my tricks. Open my vehicle inventory, please. We shall place you. You're some poor stuff. They weren't ready for this trick. I'm pretty sure. It's all low weight stuff. So I'm able to store a bunch. Oh, there we go. 25 items. Oh, and it doesn't even count against my item count anymore. I don't even have to send it to storage. This is epic. So on the weight, it'll still count against your weight. And so a lot of times you have to throw the vehicle down and then send it to your planetary storage to free you up. But because we were being hindered on an item count level, once I moved them into the inventory of the vehicle, they no longer counted against our personal item count and moved on to the vehicle's item count list. And so we're going to keep going. That was epic. I thought I was going to have to send it to storage. I was prepared. 'Cause I've used that trick with the tree harvesting because I get overweight from all the tree shavings and the boards. I mean, they're trying to load me back up pretty quickly, but well, that was a nice little hit. So yeah, that citrine seems a little Little less common. But with that markup, whatever we don't collect, we'll just buy. I'm pretty sure I saw some in the auction house when I was looking for the bustamite, which was not in the auction house. A whole bunch is sold, it says, but there was none in the market when I looked. See, 760 peds sold last week, but there was none there to buy. All right, that gives us at least 100 pieces from today's hunt. So that's epic for us. Another hunt like that, and I think we'll have enough to do the daily a single time. And so I think I read it was 60-ish pack of engineering. And so I definitely think the monitoring emission might be a little better. It gives a little better value. You can just buy the stuff out of the trade terminal to complete it because it doesn't lock you into a specific blueprint, so you can use the explosive projectile. Here, they lock you into 100 temps of some blueprint. Which one was it? I'll pull it up. Oh, let's take that Guardian out real fast while I look for this blueprint. It is this crystalline core. And I don't know if they just, that's used in a lot of the crafting, and so they really wanted to push for this one specifically. But it's not the easiest stuff to track down, we'll say. And maybe I just looked at the wrong time when I was in the auction house. Where like any other time you can always find it, but that one snapshot you couldn't. And that does happen. Well, I don't think we're going to get to the next one, rank of Codex. But we did rip through this one pretty good. And it'll really get us in place for the next time that we hunt these. For an easy run on the Codex. And we'll call this the last one, actually. All right. And there we have it. We got a whole bunch of this bustabite. We got some of the citrine. We're probably in good shape to do that daily at some point after we finish out a few more hunts. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. Stay epic.